Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be reacting to Israel Adesanya sparring with Robert Whittaker, training with Robert Whittaker. So this was not on the bingo card at all, and it all seems random. It seemed like Robert Whittaker has come to Israel Adesanya gym, so he sought out Adesanya, but we don't know the full details. Maybe Adesanya requested Whittaker come there, or maybe Whittaker just said like, maybe I can learn something from Adesanya and went there, because he did say he's going up to light heavyweight, or he's interested in going light heavyweight, and he probably is interested in that Pereira fight. And Adesanya does have the most experience with Pereira. It might not be a positive record. He's like what what is the record with Pereira? He lost twice in kickboxing one, so he's 1-3 with Pereira. It's not a positive record, but he does have the most experience with Pereira, and he does have a similar length and build and similar experience to Pereira. So that would make sense, because so Robert Whittaker would seek out Adesanya. Adesanya really doesn't have no real reason to seek out Whittaker. He beat him twice. It's not like prior to this they had a good relationship. But yeah, let's just react to the video. We could talk afterwards. Let me turn the sound up on that. They're gonna copyright me just for the music. So y'all get the gist. I'm not playing that music. They probably copyrighted me just for that 2 seconds I had of music. But yeah, they're not showing too much. Just little light stuff. Little touch and flow. Working up setting those takedown entries off strikes. Something Adesanya can use, but will Adesanya really use that at this point in his career? It's not like Adesanya's a new young dog. Adesanya's well into his 30s. Whittaker is like pushing mid-30s now. Whittaker, I mean, I don't think either of them gonna really evolve. But again, for Whittaker, this is more so for Whittaker than Adesanya, because again, it's clearly showing you that Whittaker went to Adesanya's gym. Adesanya didn't come to Whittaker. And Whittaker, again, if he's interested in going up to light heavyweight, and the champion currently is Alex Pereira, the champion's currently Alex Pereira, then Adesanya is a very good candidate to get some sparring in, get some feels, get some intel in for you to fight Pereira. And also, both of these guys have been champions and whatnot. Some of the best fighters of all time in MMA and in combat sports in general. It's always good to get out of your comfort zone. So for Whittaker, it's getting out of his comfort zone, going with a former rival, and putting the ego aside and just have fun. I've seen other pictures about this from this situation. Like, they seem real cool. They both smiling and stuff, taking a couple pictures. Like, they took like 6-7 pictures. I think there's a little bit more sparring, but this is all I'm gonna do for this reaction right here. But as far as this clip, I'm not gonna post any other clips or try to pull up any other clips, because again, you get the gist of it. The other clips weren't really much different than this clip right here. Like, this is basically what they worked on, or what they shown. They probably did a whole 2 hours more of this and probably got more in depth. But as far as what they put on the social media, this is all they put on there. But yeah, what I would say from this interaction and this engagement and this meetup, I would say, yeah, this is definitely favors more so Robert Whittaker. Adesanya could definitely grow from it and take stuff from What is Water Whittaker? He could definitely take stuff from Water Whittaker. Yes, take stuff from Robert Whittaker as well and learn from Robert Whittaker. Whittaker is much more well-rounded than Adesanya, for sure. That's for sure. But as far as potential opponents coming up for both guys, if Whittaker is eyeing the light heavyweight division, it's really not too many. Oh, that is interesting, because they really haven't said who. That's a big thing right there. They still have not said exactly who. They still have not exactly said who Alex Pereira is fighting next. They still have not exactly said. So Whittaker, for all we know, really could just be going up and just cashing in the fact that he's still young, close enough to his prime, or still in his prime, former world champion at middleweight, and he could just cash an immediate title shot at light heavyweight. Because who's really there at light heavyweight outside of Ankalaev? Outside of Ankalaev. And if Ankalaev is not available to fight, who else is there for Pereira to fight? There's no one at light heavyweight else for him to fight. He already beat Prohaska twice. Hill's about to fight Prohaska. Beat Roundtree. Roundtree didn't really deserve a title shot. And yeah, like, you could maybe try to say what's the name? Adesanya's training partner, who's there? Oh yeah, Carlos Ulberg. But is Ulberg really that interesting of a challenge. I think he's a good challenge on paper, like stylistic wise, his build, his length, his kickbox experience. Yes, he's an interesting stylistic matchup. But is he a fight that's going to sell tickets? Not really. Whittaker, again, he's done nothing at light heavyweight yet. Hasn't had a fight there. I don't know if he really even had the build to for light heavyweight. But he is a former champion. He does have a fan base. He has been around the game a long time. Been at the top of the game a long time. So if he does go up to light heavyweight, there is a chance he could be the one getting that, catching in on a free title shot, because Ankalaev is not ready, or whoever next. The very few two people that are there for Pereira at light heavyweight right now might not be ready for him right now, and Pereira likes to stay busy. So Robert Whittaker could be going up to light heavyweight, and that's why that would make a whole lot of sense why he's training with Adesanya. And Adesanya, he had a long-standing beef with Pereira. They both had a long-standing beef with each other, like a competitive beef for the most part, more so personal on Adesanya's side, but more so competitive on Pereira's side, and they seemingly squashed that now. But I still think Adesanya is always going to be eager to train people to fight Pereira. Again, it's still a little bit of underlying competitive nature there. Like, I want a guy that I beat twice to be able to beat you, or something like that. That would look good on my resume. The fact that I beat this guy twice, and I helped train him a bit for you, and then he went up there and beat you. And that also will help Adesanya again. If Whittaker goes up there and somehow miraculously beats Pereira, then Adesanya could go up to light heavyweight, and he would have a guy that has a belt that he already beat twice in Whittaker. Not saying that Whittaker would be an easy opponent for him, but it would make sense. That scenario makes the most sense, that Whittaker does have a title shot lined up at light heavyweight due to the lack of availability and opponents for Pereira right now. And we have seen in 2024, and really in general with Pereira's career in MMA and in kickboxing, they would go in tournaments and fight like 4 guys in one single day. But in MMA, we've seen Pereira only been here like 2-3 years, and he's already a 2-division champ, no defense at middleweight, and like now 3 defenses at light heavyweight. So we know the guy's active. So it doesn't always have to be the best competition. Not to say that he has fought bad competition, but I'm not saying it always has to be the number 1 contender with him, because he's going to stay busy. He's going to eventually fight those number 1 contenders. But what Pereira does, he likes to stay busy. He's always there to save cards, always there to step in. And I didn't have my ring light on this whole time, but it is what it is. I ain't have it on this whole time, but we just gonna roll with it. Y'all not really here to see me. Y'all here to hear me a little bit, but y'all really don't care to see me all that much, I guess. But yeah, that really would make the most sense, and that would be interesting. Like, I would tune into it. I don't think he really deserves it if that's the case. But if he's not gonna fight Ankalaev, I'm definitely more interested in seeing Whittaker fight Pereira than I am to see Uberg fight Pereira. Uberg definitely deserves the Pereira fight more than Whittaker. He don't deserve it more than Ankalaev. Ankalaev, as far as the light heavyweight division, Ankalaev deserves the Pereira fight more than anyone. And you can say, what's his name? Jan Blachowicz deserves the shot as well. But what has Blachowicz done since losing Pereira? Like, he hasn't really done nothing. I think he had that at, I forget the timeline of events, but he did get to fight Ankalaev for a belt. It went to a draw. They fought for a vacant belt, went to a draw. But I don't think he's done nothing since then. Like, he hasn't been putting a whole lot of work. He's been talking a lot, but he ain't been doing work. So Blachowicz, he's a former champion at light heavyweight. He had a good fight with Pereira, but he don't deserve a title shot. He need to get at least 1 win. I don't care how good or bad the opponent is. I can see if he just, based off the fight he did have with Pereira. Yeah, based on that fight, and then just put some wins together, then that would make sense. But he just has not been doing that. Pereira, since that fight, he became champion, defended the belt 3 times. What have you been doing? You still holding on to one fight, one single fight you lost. And Pereira done went on, got the belt after that, fought for the belt after that, and defended it 3 times. And you have not done a single thing. When's the last time Jan Blachowicz fought? Like 2023? But yeah, I'm yapping too much. Y'all get it. Y'all saw the highlight reel with little sparring footage highlights, and that's been a reaction. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more reactions. Also, give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Who you think? What do you think Whittaker is training for? A light heavyweight move? A potential another fight at middleweight? Or I don't know. Or you just think he just saw opportunity and took advantage of it? Like, oh, I'm going to be in the area. I'm near your gym. Let's train. And what do you think it is? Or do you think it's like he's gonna fight Pereira next? You think like this? Just let me know. What do you think is next for? We know what's next for Adesanya. He has it might evolve next, unless one of them get injured. Whittaker, we don't really know who he's fighting next. There's no fights on the table for him yet. I mean, there's a lot of fights out there for him, but he has, as far as we know, there's no contract signed. So he could go to welterweight for all we know. He could stick at middleweight. He could go to light heavyweight. He could jump light heavyweight and go to heavyweight for all we know. Because again, nothing's set in stone, nothing signed as far as we know. But let me know in the comment section. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below. What do you think Whittaker has in store for his next fight, his next move? But that's been the video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace out.